serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world. This is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyrighted the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
River Festival Tournament. We got things underway yesterday, and Southern Boone had the first game of the day. There were three more that followed, four in total. We had 31 innings of baseball yesterday that I called. We were on about 11:50, and we're off air. That was 11:50 a.m. Off air about 11:22 or somewhere in that ballpark. So almost on for 12 hours yesterday, but had a lot of fun. Saw a lot of good baseball as we are just about ready to begin play. Today, no lineups, no national anthem. We're just ready to show and go and get into the baseball game here. So we'll work the starting lineups as we go throughout. As getting the start will be senior Logan Easley. He's a right-handed hurler as he will look in as we're just about ready to begin play. First pitch, he is going to send that home for strike one. So we are underway. Again, we'll work through the starters here as we go along. As Easley gets the start on the mound. Beckman behind home plate. Martin over at first. We'll work through those again. That one upstairs, ball one. So count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Woodward plays at second. Ash is at short. Trough, that's at third base. There's going to be a pitch. That one will be fouled off. So count will sit at 1 and 2. As that's Brody Troth at third base. Then Jace Troth will be in left field, and center field will be Wren. And D. Hass in right field. And Parker Salter will be the designated hitter for Southern Boone here today. That one a bit upstairs. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, glad you're tuned in here today. Like I said, it was a marathon yesterday, 31 innings of baseball. Over nearly 12 hours, we were on the air for those 4 games. Swing and a miss. 1 up and 1 down. As Griffin, the right fielder, he is retired. So this will be Connor Gernut, the shortstop, stepping in. He is batting second in the lineup. He'll be at shortstop. So Gernut steps in here. First pitch to him. A little high and inside, ball one. As we said, easily getting the start here. Then we'll have about an hour and a half delay / break between games. Then it'll be Timberland. Is that pitch that's going to be fouled back into the netting. So count sits at 1 and 1. Let me fix our wide-angle lens here so you can see more of the field. So then at 1 o'clock, Southern Boone and Timberland matchup as that one in there called strike 2. So now we're at a 1 ball, 2 strike count. We'll have broadcast coverage of that. And Timberland Wolves come to town. They're playing this morning at 9 o'clock as well. Can't remember which one of the other three sites I should say they're at. Is that pitch a bit upstairs? But they'll be here for the 1 o'clock game. So again, today, of course, our site here at Southern Boone High School in Eagle Field. Blair Oaks, their site for Saturday. Theirs was Saturday only. And then Jefferson City and Capital City both host sites. As that one called, strike 3, back-to-back strikeouts, 2 up and 2 down. Have the Wildcats with 2 outs on the board. Now this is designated hitter Logan Hansel stepping in. For Hansel, he is a junior. Hansel steps in here. Left-hand side of the plate. First pitch, foul tip. That one, Beckman keeps it in front of him for strike number 1. As I said yesterday, Southern Boone, Capital City, and Jeff City were the 3 host sites. Today they add in Blair Oaks. 0-1 delivery. That one in there called strike 2, so count sits 0-2 here as Easley has come out dealing here. Oh, 2 offering. That one is low. So count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs on the board. Hansel steps back in here. Easily looking to make it a 1-2-3 inning. 1 ball, 2 strike count. A pitch. That one a little bit upstairs, kind of floated on him outside. So count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And 2 outs on the board. We begin play here in this top of the first inning. 2-2 delivery. That one upstairs. Now we're full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Easily so far, the first 3 batters rather, he took them to a 2-2 count. So this is the first full count we've had of the day. Easily looking to win the battle. Payoff pitch. There's going to be a ball fouled off, so we'll do it again. And glad you're tuned into our broadcast here today. Blake Haselby with you. It was a short night, but we're here. It's not as windy today. It is warmer today. Those are all good things, and the sunshine is out, most importantly. Those are all good things in my book. Payoff pitch. There's going to be a bouncing ball, again, foul on the first base side, so we will still be full of 3 balls, 2 strikes. It was a beautiful day yesterday, just windy, and the sun didn't pop out much, but when it did, it felt very nice. Instantly warmed it up, felt like 10 degrees or more. It looks like we should see quite a bit of sunshine here today in these 2 games. So easily looks back in, payoff pitch. That one low, ball 4. So now this will be left fielder and Ryan Stowe, the junior, stepping in. Stowe will step in here with 1 on and 2 outs on the board. First pitch. That one. Bit outside. Ball 1. There's going to be a pitch. That one also way upstairs. Count sits 2-0. There's going to be a pitch swung on and missed. Now count goes 2-1. Two-one delivery. There's going to be a ball sliced foul. As it will be a long run in. DeHaas will make the grab for out number 3. Well, in the end, there were no hits, no runs, no errors. One was left on the base path. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning as it is scoreless as you are tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage Southern Boone County Eagles baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Attention Eagles fans, here's your chance to help the student athletes of Southern Boone County by becoming a member of the Southern Boone Booster Club. Your gifts help provide all Southern Boone County athletes with a safe and positive experience while attending our school district, and also help purchase items that our sports team couldn't otherwise afford. You can join the Southern Boone Booster Club this season for as little as $50. Membership is open to everyone. Interested in joining? Look them up on Facebook by searching Southern Boone Booster Club or email them at sbcathleticboosters@gmail.com. Let's go Eagles!
Spring always brings 2 things: taxes and yard work. Oh, you've cleaned up on your taxes. So now's the perfect time to call Salter Lawn Service to clean up your yard. Salter Lawn Service has the professionals to do it all. From mowing to weed control to tree trimming to landscaping, like retaining walls, mulching, and stump grinding. Turn that green you got on your tax return to the greenest lawn in the neighborhood.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. One call, we do it all. Check us out at salterlawnservice.com.
We go here to the bottom of the first inning. Southern Boone has their first chance to try to put up runs. 4 batters sent through in the top of the first inning for the Wildcats. As leading things off will be right fielder, sophomore, Zach DeHaas. So DeHaas steps in, getting the start for the Wildcats. He was junior pitcher and Clay Musser. So Muser 1 ball, 1 strike count. Next delivery, there's going to be a bouncing ball, taking it short. Shortstop will glove, throw to first. In time to get the out. It was a 6-3 put out. Now this will be center fielder and Jace Wren. Musser has 1 up and 1 down here. So Wren will step in with 1 out on the board here. He's playing in center field. That pitch taken strike 1, so he'll be down in the count at 0-1. 0-1 offering. That one in there called strike 2 on the outside part of the plate. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. Next offering. That one bit inside. So count goes 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strike count. Next delivery. There's going to be a ball popped foul. That will get out of play. Again, count sits 1 and 2. There's going to be a pitch, that one low. So now we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. In Southern Boone trying to bounce back to that 10-inning loss yesterday to Pembroke Hill. There's going to be a bouncing ball foul on the third base side, so we'll still stay at a 2-ball, 2-strike count. That was a 10-inning ball game. We needed extra. We're going to win final. A 6-5 score. 2-2 delivery. That one upstairs. Now we're full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Wren trying to battle back here after getting 0-2 on the count. That one misses, ball 4. So Wren wins the battle after he got down 0-2. So now stepping in, this is second baseman Jackson Woodward. Woodward, a junior for Southern Boone. So he steps in here. First pitch to Woodward, called for strike 1. So he'll be down in the count at 0-1. Again, has a runner at first base with 1 out here. We play in the bottom of the first. They'll throw to first, Wren back safely. Muser will turn and look at first. Now he'll deliver home. Swing and a miss there by Woodward. He'll have an 0-2 count on him. So Woodward steps back in here. Balls and 2 strikes. Muser again looks at first. Now delivers home. There's going to be a bouncing ball back to the pitcher. He'll turn and throw to second for 1. They throw back to first, not in time. The throw was low. Out of the glove. Good job of Wren to slide in there to try to break up the vision there. So Woodward will be at first base. There'll be 2 outs on the board now. So that'll be Brody Troth stepping in, the third baseman. Troth, the sophomore, first pitch to him. Bit high, ball 1. So he'll be heading the count at 1 ball, no strikes. So count sits 1-0. Next pitch, there's going to be a ball hit high in the air. As right fielder calling for it, still calling for it. He will come in and make the grab for out number 3. It's in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on the base path. We'll go to the second inning as it's still scoreless. You're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Southern Boone County Eagles baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Southern Boone School District, our educators do more than just teach. Lives are being shaped for the future before they even enter a classroom. For students to succeed, it takes an entire district-wide team. Our students need you. Join Southern Boone School District's team today, now offering competitive salaries and benefits for all positions. Visit ashland.k12.mo.us and click on the Employment tab.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, walk-off wood bat company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
We go here to the second inning. It'll be batters 5, 6, and 7 due up here. Still scoreless. Beasley comes out to begin his second inning of work. That pitch in there, taken for strike one. So Alex Combs, the second baseman, stepping in here. He's a senior. That pitch swung on and missed, so he'll be down in the count at 0-2. Beasley's already struck out 2 and facing 4 batters. Now he struck out 3, facing 5 batters. Combs is retired for out number 1. So this is third baseman Jake Brown. He is a senior for the Wildcats. So he steps in here, left-hand batter. First pitch, he's going to send that one towards the middle. Ash will glove it short. Throw to first. Martin keeps the toe on the bag. 2 up and 2 down. So this will be first baseman Trenton Kosman stepping in. Kosman, a senior as well. Union has a very heavy senior-laden starting roster here today. First pitch, that one misses, ball 1. Count sits 1 ball, no strikes. So count sits 1-0. That pitch, not a little high. So count sits 2-0. Blue balls, no strikes. That one in there for strike 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. This pitch, that one's going to be fouled off. So now we're even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, neither team has scored. For that matter, neither team has had their first hit of the day either. 2-2 offering. That one high, so now we're full at 3-2. So count sits at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch, ball 4. Both times Easley has had a full count. He has walked the batter. Now this will be starting pitcher in Clay Muser. So Muser steps in here. 2 outs on the board, runner at first base. That one upstairs and inside, ball 1. So Easley looking back in. 1-0 offering to Muser. That one upstairs, ball 2. Beckman's going to go out, have a quick conversation with his starting pitcher in Easley. Glad you're tuned into our broadcast here today. Was thinking this morning while I was getting ready, all in all, from the 31 innings yesterday and the 14 that are scheduled for today. 45 innings of baseball we've called, and basically about a day and a quarter. 2-0 delivery, swinging and a miss. So count goes 2 balls, 1 strike. Good job of Beckman to go out there and talk to his pitcher, kind of settle him down a little bit. So easily we'll have the sign. 2-1 delivery. Runner's going to start towards second. That one is going to drop in center field as it'll be runners at first and second. So Buser will be standing at first base. Now this will be center fielder Avery Young. Young, a junior. We'll have a courtesy runner. That is Carter Shell coming in here to run for the pitcher. Again, 2 outs on the board here. That's the first hit of the ball game for either team. Avery Young, center fielder, again stepping in. 2 outs with 2 runners on. First pitch, that one a bit upstairs, ball 1. Easily just needs to settle down here. He's got the 2 runners on, but 2 outs on the board. He'll check second. Now easily delivers home. That one is low. Beckman keeps it in front of him, but it scampers away. Runners will take second and third. Beckman keeping it in front of him, though, not letting it go to the backstop. Like I said, it did roll away from him, so runners advance. Now they're at second and third, but still, that could have been much worse. 2-0 delivery. There's going to be a ball lifted to left field. Left fielder going back, still going back, still going back. That'll be off the wall. As the 2 runs come in, they'll throw to second. As throw a little high, it'll be 2 RBI double. As that will be the first 2 runs belong to the Wildcats. As that's a 2 RBI double. So now we'll go back to the top of the lineup and right fielder Casey Griffin. Easily looking in. He'll step off. So again, 2 outs on the board. It's a 2-0 lead for the Wildcats here. He'll check second, deliver home. One a little inside, ball 1. Count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Weasley again looks back in. 1-0 pitch. That one in there, strike 1 called. So now we're even a 1 ball, 1 strike. Griffin steps back in here. Easily checks second. 1-1 delivery. There's going to be a ball that is sliced foul. That will get out of play. So we set it a 1 ball, 2 strike count. One ball, 2 strikes. Easily checks second. Next delivery, there's going to be a ball lifted to right field. Diaz takes a couple steps in. He will make the grab for out number 3. Well, in the inning, 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on the base path. As that 2 runs gives the 2-0 lead in favor of the Wildcats. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back. As you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Southern Boone County Eagles baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
We need you.
We need you.
We need you.
We need you, now more than ever.
The Southern Boone School District is hiring part-time bus drivers for route athletics and activities with no experience necessary. Our drivers enjoy flexible work hours, paid on-site CDL training, and paid time off, all while helping our community. The position offers competitive pay. Go visit sbschools.us/employment.
We need you.
We go here to the bottom of the second inning as first pitch to Parker Salter is fouled way out of here. Senior will be down in the count at 0-1. He's designated hitter here for this first game. That pitch, that one is low. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Salter has been doing quite a bit of DHing. He's trying to get that right knee healthy once again. 1-1 delivery. That one upstairs. Ball 2. We did see him play third base a couple of games. 2-1 offering. That one is low. So now it's 3-1. Sorry, I said right knee. I meant left knee. I get my left and rights confused. So 3-1 offering. There's going to be a ball that'll get down and be the first hit of the day for Southern Boone as that lands out in center field. So Salter will have the first hit of the day as he will be a first base. We'll have a courtesy runner here for him as he will come out, flip the helmet to his courtesy runner. That is going to be Denton Eddy, the freshman. He comes in and runs. So now this will be senior catcher and Braden Beckman. He got the start yesterday, had another 100-pitch performance in that start on the mound. So runner at first base with nobody out. Southern Boone looking to chip away this 2-0 deficit. There is first pitch, shows bunt, does Beckman. It's taken outside for ball 1 as he pulls it back. So count sits 1 ball and no strikes. He'll show bunt again. He'll pull it back, but that one in there for called strike 1, so count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, that one way upstairs. Count goes 2-1. Martin in the on-deck circle for Southern Boone. So count sits 2 balls, no strikes, throw to first base. Back safely is Eddy. So 2-1 count. User looks back at first. Now he delivers to Beckman, swinging and a miss. So now we're even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Beckman will step back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch, there's going to be a bouncing ball that'll be off the mound. Shortstop will flip to second for 1. They throw to first. They say not in time. It's a good job of Beckman to hustle down and leg that out, so he will be at first base. So this will be senior first baseman Jaden Martin as we're going to have another courtesy runner for Beckman. So this will be Brant Eddy, the junior. So Eddy comes in as a courtesy runner. 1 out on the board. So Martin steps in here with 1 out, a runner at first base. First pitch, there's going to be a ball sliced foul. So Martin will be down in the count at 0-1. There is some action in the bullpen for Southern Boone. Just very light work happening right now. 0-1 offering. That one is outside. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Look, that's Henson down there warming up. So count sits 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitcher will step off. Musser's next delivery. Swing and a miss by Martin for strike number 2. Again, 1 ball, 2 strike count. That pitch that way outside, that gets past the catcher as Eddy will be down to second base on that wild pitch. So count sits 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering to Martin, swing and a miss for out number 2. That'll be left fielder Jace Troth. So Troth stepping in Troth is a junior. So he's a junior here for Southern Boone as he steps in. With 2 outs, runner at second base. So we play here in the bottom of the second. First pitch, there's going to be a hard hit ball. That will be taken by the shortstop. He will throw to first to get the out there. Well, Southern Boone did get their first hit. They cannot put any runs across the board. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on the base path. We'll go to the third. It's a 2-0 Union lead. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Southern Boone County Eagles baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
The Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
We go here to the top of the third inning. Still a 2-0 Wildcat lead. First pitch. It'll be batters 2, 3, and 4 to shortstop Connor Canute is ball 1. Easley will look back in. So he'll get the sign from Beckman. Count sits 1-0. That pitch, that one a little high and outside. Count sits 2-0. So Canute will step back in. There's going to be a ball lifted high in the air on the infield. Coming over is Troth from third base. He will make the grab for out number 1. He tracked that all the way. So this will be a designated hitter, Logan Hansel. To be honest, I lost it just looking up behind home plate here, but he had a good beat on it. Gets out number 1. So Easley will deliver his first pitch. That one is low. So Hansel will be ahead in the count. And 1 ball, no strikes. Just shy of 9:30 here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gasaway here with you. There's going to be a pitch low, ball 2. Glad you're tuned in, letting us entertain you here today. And we've got 2 games on the docket. This is 1 of 2, but appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget, if you've not done so, be sure and click on that subscribe button. As that one in there for strike 1. Click on that subscribe button. That'll help us out, help you find future broadcasts. You can find archive games, all kinds of good things from that. Helps keep a broadcast free. Simply just click on that subscribe button. That one upstairs, ball 3. That'll give you notifications when we go live as well, so you know when we go on the air. That was important yesterday because we were 2+ hours behind games 2, 3, and 4 getting started, as that pitch will be ball 4. So that is going to be a walk issued to Hansel. Now it's left fielder in Ryan Stowe. But due to the extra innings for game 1, that put us behind, so we continued to grow as the day went on. But by game 4, we were almost 2.5 hours behind schedule. So that's why it's important to click on that subscribe button, because it notified everybody when we were live for that game 2.5 hours late. First pitch. That one in there, strike 1 to Stowe. So again, 1 on with 1 out here. Count sits, no balls, 1 strike. Next pitch. There's going to be a ball lifted high in the air. Wren jogging in from center field, working to his left. He'll make the grab for out number 2. So Stowe popped it up. It stays playable. So now this will be the second baseman in Alec Combs. He's 0 for 1. He struck out in his only plate appearance so far today. So he steps in here, getting 2 outs with a runner at first. First pitch, that one in there, strike one. Good pitch there by Easley. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. Next offering, there's going to be a ball lifted to left field. Going back on it, still going back at the warning track, and that will be over the fence. As thought that Troth was going to be able to make a play on it, but ran out of real estate as Combs sends it over the left field fence as he will come around and touch them all. That's a 2-run home run as that gives his team a 4-0 lead. So that's a 2 RBI shot right there. So this will be Jake Brown. Brown, the third baseman. First pitch to him, misses ball 1. That pitch misses ball 2, so Brown ahead in the count at 2-0. So count sits 2 balls and no strikes. This pitch, that one in there for strike 1. Brown was taking all the way there. So count sits 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, there's going to be a ball lifted into left field. Troth going back on it. He will settle in. He will make the grab for out number 3. Well, 2 more runs plated here. It's a 4-0 lead. 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors. Nobody left on the base path. As we will go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, Southern Boone trailing by a 4-0 score here. As we'll take a quick break and be back. You're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Southern Boone County Eagles baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
Play underway here already in the bottom of the 3rd as it'll be 9-1 and 2 due up. As that pitch swung on and missed, that takes the count to 1 ball, 1 strike as this is freshman shortstop Nolan Ash stepping in. 1-1 delivery. That one swung on for strike 2. So count sits 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch, that one inside and low. There's going to be a ball that is lifted into the outfield. That will be 1 hopping over the fence. So Ash sends that one over the fence on 1 hop. He'll have a ground roll double. So Ash will be standing at first base here with a ground roll double. So now we'll go back to the top of the lineup. And right fielder Zach Dehas, he's 0 for 1. He has a runner at second with nobody out here. So Southern Boone looking to try to get some offense going here as they trail by 4-0. First pitch to him. That one high, ball 1. Southern Boone sitting at 7-4 overall, 11-3 for the Wildcats. There's going to be a pitch swung on and missed. So count sits even at 1 ball and 1 strike. The runner at second base, that is Ash. Nobody out here as he got that ground roll double. That one is low. An outside catcher doing a good job keeping that in front of him with his Calkins. Getting the start behind home plate, but not batting. 2-1 delivery. There's going to be a ball hit off the end of the bat. That is a long run in. Left fielder will drop the ball. Long run in. Looked like he was going to be there in time and was, but could not close the glove on the ball. But he was there. Guess you got to give that an error. He was there. Should have been a routine play for him. So now he runners at first and second with nobody out. Wren steps in. He walked in his only plate appearance here today so far. First pitch, that one upstairs. Muser getting in a little bit of a jam here as he's got 2 on with nobody out. Count sits 1-0. He'll check second. Now deliver home. There's going to be slow roller to get past the third baseman. The only play is to second. It's wide of the mark. It'll end up in right field as coming home and scoring is Ash. Now to be runners on the corners as Dehas takes second. So Southern Boone able to put their first run up on the board. Wren will be standing at first base. Dehas goes over to third. Nash scores from second base. A conversation out on the mound here for the Wildcats. So Southern Boone able to put up their first run. They've chipped it down to a 3-run deficit at 4-1. Now runners at the corners, but nobody out here. Muser still in a tight jam, just different configuration now. First pitch, swinging and a miss. This is Jackson Woodward, second baseman, so he'll be down in the count at 0-1. So Woodward steps back in, and runners on the corners. Muser, 0-1 delivery. That one in there called strike 2. Good movement there as it drops into that strike zone. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. Runner's going to break for second, swung on and missed for out number 1 as Wren will have his first stolen base of the day. So now this is Brody Troth, the third baseman, stepping in. So Troth will step in here, 1 out with runners at second and third. Now time will be called as catcher goes out to talk to his pitcher. So Troth could put one in play in the outfield. That could bring us within a 1-run ball game. With speed at second with Wren. First pitch swung on and missed. For strike 1 as Dehas obviously also speedy, but a bag closer at third than Wren. So count sits 0-1 with 1 out on the board, 2 runners on. Muser's next delivery, there's going to be a ball fouled off. So now it'll be 0-2. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. Salter in the on-deck circle. Again, he is DHing here today. He had the first hit of the ball game for Southern Boone. They made his presence known. Muser looks at second, now delivers home, 0-2 delivery. That'll be another pitch fouled off as Troth battling there, fouling off a couple pitches, trying to stay alive. Again, 2 runners on with 1 out on the board. Southern Boone trails by 3 here in the bottom of the 3rd. 0-2 offering. Swung on and missed. It's in the dirt. Catcher will glove. They'll throw to first. Runner's going to come home and score. As Diaz, good base running there. Wren will take 3rd. Good job there. Well, this will be Parker Salter, the designated hitter. So Diaz comes in and scores. As I said, that was good heads-up base running play. Because the ball in the dirt, catcher couldn't hold on to it. They had to throw down to first. That means that Diaz could come home. Then Wren moves to 3rd. First pitch to Salter, that way outside. Ball 1, so count sits 1 ball, no strikes. So Southern Boone has cut the deficit in half. They trail 4-2 now. There's going to be a big swing and a miss for strike 1. Count sits at 1-1. Salter will dig back in on the left-hand side of the plate. That pitch, that one a bit outside, a little low. So count sits at 2 balls, 1 strike. Southern Boone trails by 2 now. This pitch, there's going to be a ball hit hard and foul that'll get out of play. Salter got a piece of it. So he'll step back in, 2-2 offering. From Muser will be on its way, shakes off a sign. Now he'll deliver home. That one way outside as Wren started to come home. That one was more in the vicinity of me. So we're full now at 3-2. There's going to be a bouncing ball that'll get through into center field. As Wren comes home and scores, as Salter does a job again. He's got a 2-for-2 day, has 2 singles, has an RBI as well. Southern Boone is within 1. As now this will be catcher Braden Beckman stepping in. So Salter coming through here as the DH. We'll have a courtesy runner again for him. Coming in, this is Richie Begman. So courtesy runner here for Salter. Again, he's done his job twice now. Has 2 hits, has an RBI. Southern Boone is within 1. They trail at 4-3. First pitch to Beckman. That one in there, strike 1. Southern Boone has plated 3 here in this bottom of the 3rd inning. Beckman looking to keep the hit parade rolling. That one way outside and low, so count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. So 2 outs on the board, runner at first base. 1-1 delivery. That one, they say strike 2 called. So count sits at 1-2. Beckman will step back in here. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Next pitch, there's going to be a ball sliced foul. Beckman fighting off that pitch, so he'll be still down in the count of 1 ball, 2 strikes. Muser looks over at first base. There's going to be a ball fouled back, so we'll do it again. I heard action in the bullpen for Southern Boone, but don't see anything down there. No action over in the bullpen for the Wildcats either. Southern Boone has had a little bit of action. That pitch, that one misses, ball 2. So Beckman has a 2 ball, 2 strike count. And runner at first base. 2 outs on the board. 2-2 offering. That one called strike 3. And Beckman is retired. Southern Boone able to put up 3 runs. They do so on 3 hits. 2 errors were committed, 1 left on the base path. As we will go to the 4th inning, Southern Boone trails by 1. As we'll take a quick break and be back. You're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Southern Boone County Eagles baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of the Show Me Sports Network under the broadcasting rights granted therein. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the Show Me Sports Network. Announcers are provided by the Show Me Sports Network.
At Southern Boone School District, our educators do more than just teach. Lives are being shaped for the future before they even enter a classroom. For students to succeed, it takes an entire district-wide team. Our students need you. Join Southern Boone School District's team today, now offering competitive salaries and benefits for all positions. Visit ashland.k12.mo.us and click on the Employment tab.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, Walk-Off Wood Bat Company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
Well, Southern Boone able to cut that deficit down to just 1. They went in the bottom of the 3rd trailing 4-0. They come out trailing 4-3. As it'll be batters 7, 8, and 9. This is first baseman Trenton Kosman stepping in. Kosman walked and did score. That was in the 2nd. First pitch from Easley in there, strike 1. Easley looking to face the minimum through this inning. He has not done so yet. 0-1 offering that pitch, that one way upstairs. Beckman has to stand up to get that. So count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. There's going to be a ball off the handle, long run in for Ash, as it'll be gloved by Troth on 1 hop. Brody had to run about a mile to get there. He's able to get the glove as everybody had a long run in. Kosman will be standing at first base. It's a Johnny Hustle effort there, though. Ash was not able to get there either. Neither could Woodward. First pitch here to pitcher and Muser. Misses 1 ball. No strikes. Next delivery, there's going to be a ball sent right back up the middle, as trying to put the glove on it was Woodward, but could not get that, as that'll be back-to-back hits now. As that pitch went right back up the middle easily, just about had that one come back to him. So now this will be center fielder Avery Young stepping in. Beckman will step out, roll through the defensive signs here. Again, Southern Boone trails by 1 here at 4-3 as we play in the top of the 4th. 2 runners on, nobody out. Easily checks second. Now he delivers home that one low and outside. Ball 1. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch. That one in there, strike 1. So easily trying to work around these first 2 runners that are aboard, as first base pulled in with Martin. Woodward covering more close to first. There's going to be a slow roller back to the pitcher. Easily dropped it. He drops the transfer, so everybody is safe. So now it'll be bases loaded with nobody out. Top of the lineup will go. And Casey Griffin. Well, the infield's going to come in. Beckman's going to go out as well to talk to Easley. He's going out again. Henson will go out and begin some work in the bullpen for Southern Boone. So it'll be bases loaded here with nobody out in the top of the fourth inning. So the meeting on the mound has concluded. So Griffin steps in here, bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch, he'll send that one foul. That one on the third base line. So he'll be down in the count at 0-1. So count sits, no balls, one strike. Bases loaded. Easily holds that ball in the right hand behind his back. Time called by Griffin. It's granted. So Henson again warming up in the bullpen for Southern Boone. No balls, one strike. Easily long look in there. Gets the sign from Beckman he's looking for. That pitch, that one upstairs. So now we're even at 1 ball and 1 strike. So count sits 1-1. Easily again looks back in. That pitch, there's going to be a ball sliced foul. So now count will sit at 1-2. So count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Bases loaded with no outs on the board here in the top of the fourth. There's going to be a ball lifted to center field. Wren will make a siding grab. He will get it. He'll throw to second as 1 run will come in. But that's limited damage. They are going to throw back to third and say he was safe. So Griffin is out number 1. Supposed to be Connor Carnute stepping in. So that does make it a 5-3 ball game as Kosman comes home. Easily looks in. Time called here. So runners still at first and second with 1 out on the board. 1 run plated, so it's a 2-run advantage now. As that pitch will be low in the dirt, Beckman will glove. He'll throw to third. That offline. That gets into left field as the runner comes in. They'll throw back to second. The throw not in time. Beckman slid and made the throw. Was a little off balance. Couldn't quite get the full arm underneath it. So the run comes in. So that will have a 2 spot now. It's back to a 3-run advantage. That pitch, that one in there, strike 1. Next pitch, that one upstairs. So count sits 2-1. Getting runner at second base now. 2 runs plated here. Has it back to a 3-run advantage at 6-3. That pitch, there's going to be a ball. That almost hit easily, but gets through to center field as they'll give the green light at third. Nope, they give the red light as good throw from Wren. Would have probably had the out at home, or I will think that it had the out at home. So Young ends up at third base. Carnute ends up at first. As I believe we might see a pitching change here. As looks like they are going to go to a reliever in Zach Hinson, the junior. So Easley's day comes to an end here. He is at the 75 pitch mark. So he gets a good hand from the crowd here as Hinson will give a couple of warm-up tosses, then he will be ready. So Hinson gives up those 6 runs, gave them up on 6 hits, including 1 home run. So his day comes to an end here. Not a bad outing for him when you look at what his actual pitches were, where they were at, and those kind of things. He just got hit around a bit, had that home run, give up the 6 runs, but as far as where the actual pitches were at, they weren't bad locations. Not a bad start for him. It's not exactly where he wanted to be at. So Henson comes in here. And don't forget, we've got a whole second game set at 1 o'clock. That'll be Southern Boone matching up against Timberland. So that will happen at about 1 o'clock as Union leads this game by a 6-3 score. So this is part of the 2025 Missouri River Festival Tournament. As Southern Boone High School, Eagle Field site 1 of 4 here today. Blair Oaks also a site, Capital City a site, and Jeff City also hosting. Cap City, Jeff City, and Southern Boone hosting yesterday. So it looks like we're about ready to begin play. That'll also remind me to tell you we're about a couple minutes shy from 10 o'clock here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gasway here with you, bringing exclusive coverage all season long of Southern Boone baseball. But don't forget, if you've not done so, we do encourage you to click on that subscribe button. That'll help you out, help you find future broadcasts. You can find archive games, find all kinds of good things there. As we appreciate the support, that's how we keep our broadcasts free each and every time we go on the air. So clicking on that subscribe button helps us out. Also, I know nobody enjoys it, but watching those ads, that also helps us as well when you watch those. Or honestly, don't care if you watch them, just let them play. That helps us as well. So looks like we are about ready to begin play after this pitching change. As this will be designated hitter Logan Hansel stepping in. So he steps in here. His team has put up 2 runs. They lead 6-3. Do the Wildcats. Henson looks in. First delivery. That one a bit outside, ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 count. Henson toes the rubber. Next delivery. There's going to be a ball sliced foul. So count sits at 1 ball and 1 strike. Henson working on that third base side of the rubber. Saw a pitcher yesterday, last night, working almost off the rubber there as he was way on the third base side. Runner's going to break for second. Turn and throw there. Now it's a pickle as tag applied. As Canute will be out for out number 2 as he is going to be he broke too early for second. So 2 outs on the board. So 1 ball, 1 strike count to Hansel. Next pitch, that one way outside. So count sits 2 balls and 1 strike. And 2 outs on the board now, so Southern Boone could get out of this a lot easier. They've been in a jam much of this inning. That pitch, that one misses, ball 3, so count sits 3-1. So 3 balls and 1 strike. Henson's 3-1 offering. That one's going to be hit foul off the end of the bat and get out of play, so now we're full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch headed home. There's going to be a ball hit into the netting. So we'll stay full at 3-2 as that one bounces back towards home plate. Hansel steps back in. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. That one is ball 4. So Hansel will be standing at first base with 2 outs on the board. Now this is left fielder Ryan Stowe. So Stowe steps in here again, 2 outs on the board, runner at first base. So Stowe steps in. Beckman will step out and give the defensive signs here. There's going to be a ball foul back. Into the netting for strike 1. We'll reset the camera here. Now we should be set. That pitch, there's going to be a ball that is a foul ball. Not by much, but a foul ball. Take a deep breath there, as Stowe would have been for extra bases. That would have been trouble right there. So again, runners at first and third with 2 outs on the board here. Stowe was looking for extra bases there. Would have had them, probably would have had 2 RBIs in the process. So Henson. 0-2 delivery. That one's going to hit him. So Stowe is hit by pitch. So now it'll be bases loaded once again. Well, this is second baseman Alec Combs, rather. So Alec steps in here. Bases loaded with 2 outs on the board. So Henson will step off. So bases loaded again, 2 outs here. Henson's first offering to Combs. He's going to slice that one foul and out of play. So count sits 0-1. Combs steps back in. Combs did have that home run in the last at bat over that left field fence. So he does have home run power. 0-1 offering that one inside. So count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Combs will step back in. 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch, that one inside. Ball 2, that one pops out of Beckman's glove. So they'll exchange baseballs here. Again, count sits 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded here with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. There's going to be a bouncing ball foul on the third base side. So now we're even at 2-2. Again, it's a 6-3 score in favor of the Wildcats. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Henson delivers home. That one low, ball 4. So Combs has a full count at 3 balls, 2 strikes. So we're full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Henson looking in. They'll pick and throw to first, runner back safely. So again, we're full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner again at first takes the lead here. 2 outs on the board. Hinson's payoff pitch. There's going to be a ball that will be caught by Ash. We get out of the inning as Ash gets that out 3 as bases left loaded. 2 runs put up on a total of 3 hits, 1 error, 3 left on the base path. So Southern Boone will come to bat here as they trail by a 6-3 score. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. You're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Southern Boone County Eagles baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
We need you.
We need you.
We need you.
We need you. Now more than ever.
The Southern Boone School District is hiring part-time bus drivers for route athletics and activities with no experience necessary. Our drivers enjoy flexible work hours, paid on-site CDL training, and paid time off, all while helping our community. The position offers competitive pay. Go visit sbschools.us/employment.
We need you.
Play underway here in the bottom of the 4th inning as it'll be 7, 8, and 9 due up as it's Martin, Troth, and Ash are the 3 due up for Southern Boone. Southern Boone trails by 3 at 6-3 here as that one swung on and missed. Martin will be down in the count at 0-2. As Martin has to protect the plate now. That one misses. Ball 1, so count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes. Martin was the hero about a week and a half ago as he sent the game final with a walk-off home run as that one in there for strike number 3. So now to be left fielder Jace Troth. He is 0 for 1, hit into a 6-3 putout. So he will step in here as first offering to him. That one upstairs, ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. That one in there, strike 1. So now we're even at 1 ball, 1 strike. And 1 out on the board. That pitch, that one is low and inside. Home plate umpire was bailing out of the way there. I don't blame him for that. He was seeking refuge behind the catcher. 2-1 offering. Misses ball 3, so good take there by Troth. So count sits 3 balls and 1 strike. There's going to be a bouncing ball that will be gloved by the third baseman. He'll throw to first in time. 2 up and 2 down. Brown to Kosman for out, number 2. Now this will be Nolan Ash. He had that ground roll double and scored as part of that 3-run bottom of the 3rd. So he steps in here with 2 outs on the board. He'll step in. Well, first pitch to him. That one's going to be foul tipped. Just got a seam of it. So he'll be down to the count at 0-1. Next pitch on its way. That one swung on and missed. Ash went down for that one, but could not make connection, so he will be down in the count 0-2. There's going to be a pitch swung on and missed for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on the base path. We'll go to the fifth inning. Southern Boone trails by 3 at 6-3. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Southern Boone County Eagles baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
The Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
We go here to the top of the fifth. Hansen comes out here in his second inning of work. It'll be batters 6, 7, and 8 due up here. This will be Brown, Kosman, and Musser are the 3 due up. So Henson will get the sign from Beckman. That pitch out upstairs and outside, ball 1. So count sits 1 ball and no strikes. So count sits 1-0. Henson again looks back in. That pitch, that one misses, ball 2. So count will sit 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. Looking back in. 2-0 delivery. That one outside. Ball 3, so count will sit 3-0. Brown steps back in the left-hand batter's box. Wildcats lead 6-3. That one, ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk issued to Brown to lead things off here. So now this is first baseman Trenton Kosman. He has had a walk. He has had a single. He has scored twice. So he's kind of had a busy day around the base path. He's playing at first base, doing a good job holding down first base over there as well. First pitch. That one in there. Strike 1. So count sits 0-1. A pitch, there's going to be a ball that'll get through to left field. As he will have his second hit of the day, he'll be standing at first base with a single. So now it'll be 2 on. Nobody out. This will be pitcher Clay Muser stepping in. He's got a 2 for 2 days, also scored 2 runs. Does look like we have a new first baseman in the ball game for Southern Boone. Is Owen Ditzfeld, the junior. He has come in here. His dad doing the PA. Does a fine job. That pitch, that went low and inside. Ball 1. Jeff has done PA for the last couple years, and always appreciate getting to talk to him and try to help each other out where you can. Make sure that you have the lineups and any other things that pertain to the game. So does a great job. Nice guy, nice family. That one is low, ball 2. So count sits 2 balls and no strikes. Of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't say for Southern Boone, all the players, nice families. I enjoy chatting with them throughout the season and getting to know some of the families and some of the parents. Always enjoy the kind words from them as well. So it means a lot. 2-0 delivery from Hinson. That one misses ball 3. Out here doing all the games that I can throughout the season and throughout the school year, of course, with other sports, but it does mean a lot that you tune in each and every time and you go back and watch the archive games and do all those other things. That one inside ball 4, so another 4-pitch walk issue. So now it's bases loaded. Now this will be center fielder Avery Young. Anytime you see me, I do encourage you, please feel free to stop me and talk to me. I'm more than happy to do it. I just ask you, maybe don't do it during a game broadcast. It's a little hard to have a conversation during the game, but before and after, any other time, if you see me out in the community, always welcome those conversations. Truly mean a lot. That pitch down central for Henson, strike 1. So Young will be down the count 0-1. Said I do this as much for me as for anybody else, but glad you get to enjoy them and appreciate the support you've given us here through as we're wrapping up our 4th year. We'll begin our 5th year in June. Hard to believe. Been doing this that long. There's going to be a ball that's sent into center field. That'll get down. Wren will take it on 2 hops. He will throw it in. Good throw, as nobody can advance more than 1 base, but it does have an RBI for Young. As we'll go back to the top of the lineup, so Young has an RBI single, as this will be Casey Griffin, the right fielder. So now it is a 7-3 ball game in favor of the Wildcats. And nobody out here with the bases loaded in the top of the 5th as Henson steps off. So Griffin steps back in here. Henson looks in, has the sign, bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch, that one in there, strike 1. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. Henson trying to get out of this bases loaded jam with no outs here. 0-1 offering. That one in there, called strike 2. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. Count sits 0-2. That pitch, that one is low. Beckman doing a nice job to shift over to keep that ball in front of him. Siri on my Apple Watch apparently thought I was talking to her somewhere along the last couple of seconds here. So count sits, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, nobody out here, top of the 5th. This pitch, there's going to be a ball sliced foul, so we will stay at a 1 ball, 2 strike count. And 1 ball, 2 strikes. Instant again looking in. Long look in. 1-2 delivery. That one is low. So now we're even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, it's a 7-3 advantage for Union over Southern Boone here. But it's bases loaded. Nobody out there looking to add more. Deep breath by Hinson. 2-2 delivery. That one is going to be caught or flipped to second for 1. Throw back to first. They say in time, as they got 2 on a double play. Is good job by Ash. Couldn't tell if he caught it or got it on the hop because the umpire. But that does push another run across, but 2 outs on the board now. So Griffin hits into a double play. First pitch, that one inside. This is shortstop Connor Canute. He'll be ahead in the count of 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch, that one in there, strike 1, so count evens at 1-1. That double play was a 6-4-3 variety. So again, that 1 run did score. It makes it an 8-3 advantage. Runner moved to third. That pitch inside. Canute has to back off. So count goes 2 balls, 1 strike. We've seen several double plays turned here in the last day and a half. There's going to be a ball. That is a fair ball down the third base line. So that will drive in another run. It'll get to the corner as Canute on his way to second base. The throw cut off. He will be there at second with an RBI. So he will have his first RBI of the day. So this will be Logan Hansel stepping in the designated hitter. So now it's a 9-3 score. Hansel steps in here, first pitch to him. That one bit outside, ball 1, so count sits 1 ball, no strikes. So 1 ball, no strikes. Henson looks in. He'll check second. Now another look in at second. Delivers home. That one in there. Good looking pitch for strike 1. Count even a 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 count. Henson again steps back in. On the rubber. He'll check second. Now he'll deliver home. That one is upstairs. Ball 2, so count goes 2-1. Beckman looks the runner back to second base. So 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Next pitch. That one is low. Beckman's going to throw back to second, and the throw is there. Beckman guns down the runner at second base. As Beckman shows the arm there, as that gets us out of the top of the 5th inning. It's a 9-3 score in favor of the Wildcats. We'll take a quick break and be back. You're tuned in to broadcast coverage, exclusive broadcast coverage here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
Play underway here as we'll go to the top of the lineup in Dehas, Wren, and Woodward. As that pitch that was a 1 ball, 1 strike count. That one fouled off the catcher, so now we sit at a 1-2 count. Home plate umpire goes out and takes the ball to the pitcher, gives the catcher a chance to shake that one off. That pitch, that one in there called strike 3. 1 up and 1 down. Now this will be Jace Wren stepping in. Wren will have 1 out on the board. He singled his last time up and scored, walked his first time. There's going to be a ball fouled into the net. He'll be down in the count for 0-1. Count sits 0-1. That one's going to hit him. So he is hit by a pitch. He'll jog down to first base. Now this will be Jackson Woodward. Woodward hit into a fielder's choice. His first time up. Last time up, he struck out. So he will step in here. Brody Troth, the third baseman, in the on-deck circle. That one in there for strike one. Oh, one offering. That one low and outside. So now we're even. And a 1-ball, 1-strike count. And runner at first base with one out here. So we play bottom of the fifth inning. It's a 9-3 advantage for Union. That one misses. So count will sit 2-1. There's going to be a ball hit in the air, long run in. That'll be foul. Right fielder coming over. Could not make the grab in foul territory. So that will even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Musser sitting at 84 pitches on this start here on this Saturday in April. The 12th day of April. Runner at first, one out, 2-2 delivery. That one upstairs. So now we are full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So we're full at 3-2. Payoff pitch. That one's going to hit Woodward. I think they said it hit the, they say hit the bat first. So it did hit the bat first and then hit his hand. He's going to be okay as we're full at 3-2. That one's going to be sliced foul. We'll do it again. So it did hit the bat that previous pitch and then fouled off of him. So we're still full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, 1 out, runner at first base. Musser looks at first. Now he'll get set. He'll deliver home. There's going to be a ball. That one fouled back off the catcher. So Woodward still has a 3-2 count on him. Woodward's getting just a piece of all these pitches, but good things happen when you extended the bat. That one is going to be low and inside, ball 4. So now it'll be runners at first and second. Wren will go to second. Woodward stands at first. Troth will be stepping in now as we're going to have a courtesy runner here. That's for Southern Boone. This will be Kellen Schaller, the freshman. So he'll come in as the courtesy runner. So Woodward will come back and get ready for the catching duties. So the conversation out on the mound has concluded as well. So conversation is ended there. And Southern Boone trying to get something going here. They trail by 6 at 9-3. Muser sitting at 89 pitches here on the day so far. The runners at first and second for Southern Boone. They trail by 6. As Trough steps in here, Muser's first offering to him. That one is low. Ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. There is action in the bullpen for the Wildcats. 1-0 offering. That one is going to be sliced foul. Caught the catcher again. So Troth will be even at 1 ball, 1 strike as that one catches Calkins on the inside part of the leg, that left leg. That one, yeah, it doesn't matter which team you're on. That smarts no matter which color you're wearing, no matter which team you're wearing, which team jersey you're wearing, which team you're supporting. We're also going to have another courtesy runner here for Wren. So Wren's going to come out. So we'll have courtesy runner here. That is Brant Eddy. So Eddy comes back. So I'll have a quick conversation here as the infield comes in. They're giving the catcher a chance. Calkins giving him a chance to just shake that one off. You know that hurts no matter what. So again, 2 runners on for Southern Boone here. 1 ball, 1 strike, count 1 out. We play in the bottom of the 5th. User's next offering. That one's going to be a bouncing ball. It'll be taken it short. They'll flip to second for 1, turn and throw to first to get, no double play. They got the runner at second but could not turn the double play. So Troth legs that out. So 2 outs on the board. So this will be freshman Rowan Bono stepping in. So Bono's going to get a chance to bat here. So they'll have runners on the corners with 2 outs on the board. Now bluff the throw to third, turn to first, but everybody stays put. So Bono stepping in here. It's going to be a pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Had a good swing, but couldn't make a connection. Next delivery, that one's going to be low and inside. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. One offering. That one is low, and the dirt runner's going to take second. Again, that one caught Calkins there, so he is being battered around behind home plate. So count will sit, 2 balls, 1 strike. Next delivery, that one's going to be fouled back. Now we're even at 2-2. Again, that one off the part of the mask of Calkins. He's going to need a game to recoup, or 2 games to recoup here after today. That one in there called strike 3. And that ends the inning. Well, in the inning, Southern Boone had no runs. They had no hits, no errors. They left 2 on the base path as we will go to the 6th inning. It is a 6-run advantage at 9-3. As we'll take a quick break and be back as you are tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Southern Boone County Eagles baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
As Wren comes in. Wren comes in here. So he will be the new pitcher here. That pitch in there for strike 1. So Jace Wren comes in, pitching here in the top of the 6th inning. A couple of substitutions as well. That pitch, that one's going to be low and inside. Count even at 1-1. Tate Muzzy, the freshman, he has came in to catch here. There's going to be a pitch swung on and missed. Strike number 2, started trying to make these changes. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Next offering. That one is low and inside. So count evens at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wren's 2-2 delivery, that one low. So now we're full at 3-2. That pitch, payoff. That one is going to be ball 4. So it'll be a leadoff walk issued here. This will be left fielder this will be left fielder Ryan Stowe stepping in. Hansel stands at first base. First pitch, there's going to be a ball popped foul. That will get out of play. So count will be no balls and 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike. 0-1 offering. That one is low. I'll get past Muzzy here. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch was low, tough to put the glove on. So count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering, there's going to be a ball. Hit into right field, working over. Making the grab is Henson. Good throw to third, as does get past Troth, but Henson showing he's got a cannon out there in right field. Dehas has moved over to center field. Henson has taken right field. That was the other changes. So that is out. Number 1. Now this is second baseman Alec Combs. And Wildcats leading by 6 at 9-3. First pitch. That one is low, ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes. Next offering, it's going to be a ball fouled into the net. The count will leave it at 1 ball, 1 strike. Watching at home, that could have been an earthquake drill right there. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, that one outside. So count sits 2-1. That's the one bad thing about where we sit here at, well, at most of the ballparks, not just here at Eagle Field, but got to use the wide angle lens to try to poke it through the net, which means when the net gets hit, sends you for a ride. That one upstairs. Ball 3. But it don't like watching through the net, so I try to poke it through as best I can, but said when the net gets hit, means it's going to shake a little bit. That one in there for strike 2, so now we're full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Wren coming in here to pitch here in the top of the 6th inning. Hansel stands at second base after walking and then taking second on the pitch that was in the turf. Got past the catcher, that one upstairs, ball 4. So now to be 2 on here. It's third baseman Jake Brown. So runners at first and second. Brown will step in here. Again, it is a 6-run ball game. At 9-3 here, Wildcats leading. There's action down in the Wildcat bullpen. Wren checks second. Another look in there. Now he'll deliver home. That one down central, strike one. So count sits, no balls, one strike. In Southern Boone, they'll have another game here today as Timberland comes to town. It'll be a 1 o'clock first pitch time. Oh, one offering, swing and a miss. Good pitch there by Wren. Got the timing off there from Brown. So count sits 0-2. And 2 runners on with 1 out on the board. Wren's 0-2 delivery. There's going to be a ball that'll get through into right field as Henson will come up throwing as he throws home. Runners will stay. So that'll be bases loaded here. This will be first baseman Trenton Gossman stepping in. So now it is bases loaded here. Gossman stepping in, 1 out on the board. Doesn't mean there's a force in any bag. I pitched that one upstairs, ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Jace, the senior right-hander, will toe the rubber again. He'll lean forward just a bit. He'll check second. Another look in there. Now he delivers home. There's going to be a ball fouled off of Gossman, so he'll be down in the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. So count sits 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out on the board with the bases loaded. That one in there called strike 2. So count sits 1-2 again. Ditzfeld playing at first base. He came in for Martin. He will pull a shade in at first. Several steps in now. There's going to be a ball lifted in the air to right field. Henson will track it down. He will throw home. As again, good shot there from right field. Holds the runner at third base. So now to be pitcher Clay Muser. Muser steps in here with the bases loaded and 2 outs. So we're going to have a courtesy runner come in here for Combs. So 2 outs on the board now with the bases loaded. First offering from Wren, swinging and a miss by Muser. 4 strike 1. Count sits no balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, there's going to be a slow roller. It'll be gloved. At short, the throw off line at second. 1 run comes in. Everybody advances another base as 2 runs come in now. As that will be 2 more runs. It's now an 11-3 score. As that'll be Avery Young stepping in. So Young will step in. Runs plated there. That pitch, that one upstairs. Ball 1, Muzzy pops up to get that. Another courtesy runner here come to second for Muser. So runners at second and third here. Young will have a 1 ball, no strike count on him. So it's an 11-3 Wildcat lead. That pitch, that one is low and outside. Muzzy doing a good job to keeping in front of him. So Southern Boone, the only runs they put up, those 3 runs in the bottom of the third. No runs for either team in the first inning. And after that, Union has scored runs in every inning since then. 2-0 delivery. There's going to be a ball popped high in the air. It'll be on the first base side. Muzzy coming over. He will make the grab for out number 3 in foul territory. As in the inning, 2 runs plated on 2 hits, 1 error, 2 left on the base path. We will go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Southern Boone trails by an 8-run deficit at 11-3. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back as you're tuned into exclusive broadcast coverage of Southern Boone County Eagles baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Attention Eagles fans, here's your chance to help the student athletes of Southern Boone County by becoming a member of the Southern Boone Booster Club. Your gifts help provide all Southern Boone County athletes with a safe and positive experience while attending our school district, and also help purchase items that our sports team couldn't otherwise afford. You can join the Southern Boone Booster Club this season for as little as $50. Membership is open to everyone. Interested in joining? Look them up on Facebook by searching Southern Boone Booster Club, or email them at sbcathleticboosters@gmail.com. Let's go Eagles!
Spring always brings 2 things: taxes and yard work. Oh, you've cleaned up on your taxes. So now's the perfect time to call Salter Lawn Service to clean up your yard. Salter Lawn Service has the professionals to do it all. From mowing to weed control, to tree trimming to landscaping, like retaining walls, mulching, and stump grinding. Turn that green you got on your tax return to the greenest lawn in the neighborhood.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. One call, we do it all. Check us out at salterlawnservice.com.
We go here to the bottom of the 6th inning. Southern Boone has an 8-run deficit they're sitting at now as they trail by an 11-3 score. I believe it's a new pitcher in the ball game here. So new pitcher here. This is Tucker Lemons, the junior. So Muzzy will lead things off here. First offering to Muzzy. He's going to slice that one foul. So he will be down in the count at 0-1. That one swung on. Maybe caught a piece of it. Either way, Muzzy will be down in the count at 0-2. That pitch, that one is low. So count goes 1-2. Both teams, well, Southern Boone, I guess, working through some substitutions here. 1-2 offering, that one low. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2-2 offering. That one is low. Ball 3. So count full now as Muzzy got down in the count at 0-2, but it's battled back here. Now we're full. Payoff pitch, swung on and missed for out number 1. So this will be first baseman Owen Ditzfeld stepping in. So he steps in. This is the first time he's had an at-bat here today. He will step in here. First offering to him. Inside, about brushes him on the way by. Ball 1. Left fielder Jace Troth is in the on-deck circle. Next pitch, that one's going to be fouled back. So it'll be even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off the catcher, but says he's okay. 1-1 offering. That one is in the turf and bounces high on the netting here on the backstop. So count sits 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch, that one is low. So count sits 3-1. So count sits 3 balls and 1 strike. That pitch is ball 4. So 1-out walk issued to Ditzfeld. So that's be left fielder Jace Troth. Step in here with 1 on and 1 out. Again, we play in the bottom of the 6th inning. Nolan Ash in the on-deck circle for Southern Boone. So balk called here as Ditzfeld will be moved to second base on the balk call. Union Wildcats question that, but they say the arm came across, so that moves the runner to second. Lemons first offering. There's going to be a ball lifted to the outfield. Center fielder long run in. He'll make the grab for out number 2. As Troth is out number 2 as the center fielder lost his hat, his sunglasses, but he's able to track down the ball. He'll recoup his gear out there. Good hustle on his part now. This is shortstop Nolan Ash stepping in. So he's had a ground roll double, and he struck out in 2 plate appearances. He's also scored a run. They'll shift over a little bit in center field. Time called as Lemon steps off the rubber. So 2 outs with a runner at second. That pitch, that one low ball 1. Then we play in the bottom of the 6th inning here. It's an 8-run lead for the Wildcats. 1-0 delivery on its way. That one misses, ball 2. So Ash will be heading the count at 2 balls, no strikes. So 2 balls, no strikes. This pitch, there's going to be a hard hit ball to third. Third baseman will glove. He'll throw to first. It's offline as it gets down the first base line. As coming in and scoring is Ditzfeld. And at second base will be Ash. So this will be Nate Melvin stepping in now as he is coming the ball game. Melvin, a senior, left-handed batter, left-handed thrower. So Southern Boone trying to chip away. Now they trail by 7 as pitcher steps off, turns, does not throw to second, but does bluff Ash back. First pitch. One misses. Ball 1. So Melvin has a 1-0 count. He'll swing at that one. Now it's even at 1-1. And 2 outs on the board. Runner at second. Southern Boone trails 11-4 now. Lemons looks at second. Now he delivers home. As hit and run was on, that's going to be popped up. As the shortstop will come underneath it, he will make the grab for out number 3. In the inning, 1 run. Oh, no hits, 1 error, 1 left on the base path. We will go to the 7th. Southern Boone trails by 7. We'll take a quick break and be back. As you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Southern Boone County Eagles baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Southern Boone School District, our educators do more than just teach. Lives are being shaped for the future before they even enter a classroom. For students to succeed, it takes an entire district-wide team. Our students need you. Join Southern Boone School District's team today, now offering competitive salaries and benefits for all positions. Visit ashland.k12.mo.us and click on the Employment tab.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, Walk-Off Wood Bat Company bats are made with premium grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
We go here to the top of the 7th inning. As Southern Boone trails by 7 at 11-4. We'll go back to the top of the lineup. And Griffin, Canute, and Hansel are the redo up here. Wren looks back in. He'll have the sign from Muzzy. First pitch. On a little low and outside, ball 1. Not sure if Union plays again today. I believe they do. Southern Boone will play at 1 o'clock as they host Timberland. 1-0 delivery. That one upstairs and inside. Ball 2. Ball game nearly 2 hours old now. So we're just shy of 11 o'clock. 2-0 offering. That one in there, strike 1 called. Shy, as I said, of 11 o'clock. Blake Gasaway here with you, bringing you exclusive coverage of Southern Boone County Eagles baseball. We'll bring coverage all season long and postseason as well. Travel, or take the season as far as we can. That one, ball 3. So we'll have district coverage, as well as any state tournament games that might happen too. 3-1 offering. That one is ball 4, so leadoff walk issue to Griffin. That'll be shortstop Connor Canute. Well, he's had 2 hits and 4 plate appearances and an RBI as well. It's crazy that we've been covering Southern Boone Athletics for 4 years now, and June will start our 5th year of coverage back with the Renegades, and we'll be back for football and softball for Southern Boone in the fall. There'll be a ball blistered into left field, as that will be runners at first and second, bobbled in left field, but runners don't take any more bases. So now it'll be 2 on with nobody out. Designated hitter, Logan Hansel, steps in now. So he's got 2 on with nobody out here. As I said, it's crazy to say that we started doing games. I've called games for 20-plus years, but doing games on the Show Me Sports Network could be 5 years ago in June. He'll show bunt. He'll pull it back for ball 1. It shows you how time flies when you're having fun. We're up to 76 games we broadcast as well. So, whole lot of games over these last nearly 4 years. That one upstairs, ball 2. Count sits 2 balls, no strikes. So 2 balls, no strikes. It's pitch. That one in there. Strike 1 called, so count sits 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike count. Next pitch. That one is low, ball 3. So now we're 3-1. So count sits 3 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch on its way. There's going to be a ball skied high in the air. It will stay in play as it'll be caught by Ditzfeld for out number 1. I believe home plate umpire called the infield fly rule as well. That thing was a mile in the air. Ditzfeld able to get underneath it. Now it's left fielder Ryan Stowe. He's popped out to right field, popped out to center field, been hit by a pitch, and popped out to right field again. First pitch, that one outside, ball one. Again, 2 runners on with 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Southern Boone trails 11-4. Next pitch. One outside, ball 2. So count sits 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch. There's going to be a bouncing ball at third. They'll step there to get the out, turn and throw to first. Not in time, but they get the lead runner out. So this will be Alec Combs stepping in. So second baseman Alec Combs steps in. First pitch, that one is outside. Muzzy, good job to get over and keep that in front of him for ball 1. He doesn't slide over and keep that in front. That is extra bases for the 2 on the base path. Wren will turn and throw to second. Throw a little behind the runner and offline, but does move the runners back. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. And we play here in the top of the 7th inning. 2 on, 2 outs. There's going to be a ball lifted into left field as that'll one hop to the left fielder. They'll give the green light at third. Runner will come home and score. It's now back to an 8-run advantage as Combs has an RBI single. He drives in the run from second base. So this will be Jake Brown, the third baseman. He will step in here. Again, it's a 12-8 score now in favor of Union. First pitch to Brown. Taken for strike 1. So count sits no balls, 1 strike. So 0-1 offering from Wren. He'll check second. Another look in there. Now he'll deliver home. That one strike 2 called. Good work there. It's a good looking pitch. So again, 2 outs with 2 runners on here, top of the 7th. Wren looks back in. And 2 outs on the board. 0-2 delivery. That one is low. Muzzy keeps it in front of him. So count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Southern Boone has another game against Timberland at 1 o'clock today. A little bit of break between games. 1-2 offering. There's going to be a ball. That will be through and into left field as that'll get to the fence. As 1 run comes around, they'll give the green light for the second light is on his way. Third is Brown. He will be in there with a 2 RBI triple. That thing just hopped over the glove of Ash as he was diving to get that. As Brown sends it to the wall. He's got 2 RBIs and a triple to his credit now. This will be first baseman Trenton Kosman as that scores 2 more runs. So now it's 10-run lead at 14-4. That pitch, that one upstairs, ball 1. A runner at third base, 2 outs on the board. That pitch, that went in there for strike 1, so now we're even at 1 ball, 1 strike. And a 10-run cushion now for the Wildcats. Wren's next pitch, there's going to be a ball popped up in the air. Henson in right field tracking to his left. He will make the grab for out number 3. As in the inning, 3 runs put up. It's now a 14-4 score in favor of the Wildcats. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Southern Boone needs to put up 10 runs to tie it. 11 wins it. We'll take a quick break and be back. You're tuned into broadcast coverage here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 1951, Wren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Wren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Wren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
We need you.
We need you.
We need you.
We need you now more than ever.
The Southern Boone School District is hiring part-time bus drivers for route athletics and activities with no experience necessary. Our drivers enjoy flexible work hours, paid on-site CDL training, and paid time off, all while helping our community. The position offers competitive pay. Go visit sbschools.us/employment.
We need you.
We go here to the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 rather for Southern Boone. Is leading things off. This will be Jace Wren getting things started against Southern Boone. Well, they've got their work cut out for them here. They've got to put up 10 runs to go to extra. They've got to put up 11 to win it. Anything less than that, the game is over. So there'll be a pitch fouled off on the third base side. Wren will be down to the count 0-1. They know what they have to do here to force extra or win the ball game. So count sits 0-1 against Wren. So Lemons, next offering. That one is low. So count even at 1-1. And Southern Boone will match up against Timberland at 1 o'clock. There'll be a pitch that is caught by the third baseman. Wren is out, number 1. So this will be Kellen Schaller. So he steps in here. He's playing at second base. So Schaller steps in. That first pitch to him is low ball 1. First time we've seen him bat here today, but he's been out in the field. Schaller will be ahead in the count at 1-0. Lemons next offering. That one in there, strike 1 taken. So we're even at 1 ball and 1 strike. That pitch. That one misses ball 2. So count sits 2-1. Lemons next offering. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Third baseman will glove. He will throw to first. A little low, but does the job. Gets out number 2. So now this will be third baseman Brody Troth coming in. So he steps in with 2 outs on the board here. So he will step in. 2 outs. Southern Boone trails by 10 at 14-4. First pitch to him. He's going to hit another bouncing ball to third. Third baseman will glove. He will throw to first. It takes the first baseman offline. He takes the tumble. Could not put the tag on as he tried to keep that foot dug in there. So Troth will be at first base. So this will be Rowan Bono stepping in now. So Southern Boone still has some life. However, The tying run is still in the dugout. Well, it could be Troth at first, but still in the dugout. They've got to put up a whole lot of runs here as that one's fouled out of play. Bono will be down to the count 0-1. So count sits, no balls, one strike. Next pitch. Be a pitch swung on a miss. So Southern Boone down to their last strike here. This rate, the tying run is 8 batters in the dugout still. That pitch, that one low. Ball one. Say with 2 outs, they'd have to score with every runner. So yeah, it's 8 runners into the dugout, so it'd have to go back to Jace Rader to lead things off. That one's going to hit Bono. So now it'll be 2 on with 2 outs here. So this will be catcher Tate Muzzy. His first time we've seen him, no, second time rather, we've seen him here at the plate. Did a nice job coming in here catching, relieving Beckman. First pitch is ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Next offering, there's going to be a ball fouled off. So count will even at 1 ball, 1 strike. So again, the tying run for Southern Boone. It's now 7 batters further in the dugout. 8 batters in would be the winning run. There's going to be a ball lifted into the outfield. Center fielder going back on it to his right. He will make the grab for out number 3. Well, Muzzy gave it good contact, but that will do it for the ball game, as that'll be no runs, be no hits, 1 error. 2 are left on the base path. As give me a second here, and I will get your totals for the ball game as Southern Boone drops this one by a final of 14-4. As the Union Wildcats pick up the win, as give me a second here. As Wildcats, they move on to their record to 12-3 on their season so far. For Southern Boone, they will drop their record to 7-5 overall, as the 10-4 win goes in their favor. Just let me get my stuff out. So it's a 14-4 victory for the Union Wildcats. As, again, taking a look here at the finals. So for the Union Wildcats, they had those 14 runs. They did so on 14 hits. They did commit 4 errors, and they left 8 on the base path. For Southern Boone, they put up 4 runs. They did so on 4 hits. They committed just 2 errors, and they had 8 left on the base path as they drop it by a 14-4 score. As we're going to take a break here, that'll do it for our broadcast. We're going to take a break, though, as the next ball game for Southern Boone, that is set for a 1 o'clock first pitch, as that will be a 1 o'clock first pitch as the Timberland Wolves come to town. So we'll have pregame about 12:50, and first pitch coming at 1 o'clock. So we'll have what looks like about an hour and a half break or so. We'll be back here after that break. So that will do it for a broadcast for the Show Me Sports Network. I'm Blake Gasaway. Till we talk to you here in about an hour and a half for our next contest. So long, and have a great rest of your afternoon.
Meeting was an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and was a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.